It is important that as farmers we ask ourselves one question. We go looking for genetics and we select genetics that deliver maybe 40 liters per day, 50 liters per day, 60 liters per day, 70 liters per day. But when we bring the same genetics into our pedigree mothers and we get a calf delivered on our farm, we end up struggling even to achieve a peak of 25 liters per day. And yet the genetics were right. We delivered them on our farms so that when now because you are looking for milk and as much milk as you can get from a cow, or you are looking for kilos, you want to build a big beef cow, or you are looking for growth, faster growth, where a cow can appreciate and grow very fast and gain weight daily of over 1 kilo, maybe 1.5 or even 2 kilos per day, so that you can make profit, so that you can get the maximum gain from that particular animal. But then what is it that comes in between and stops us from realizing that? The answer is what we are going to talk about today. That the difference between the 25 liters that you get on your farm and the 50 liters that is promised in the genetics is vested in proper calf management. The difference between a weight gain of over 1 kg per day that will translate in over 500 shillings appreciation of your genetics per day, and the genetics that you selected that promised you maybe 1.5 kg per day in growth and a faster growth, so that within 12 months you have attained a very good weight that you can sell and get at least $1,000 in a year that the bull was born in. The difference again is vested in how did you manage the process of bringing up a cow that will deliver the promise that is vested in the genetics. Why? Because it is basically lack of knowledge. Ignorance leads them to make blunders that affect their dairy and beef production, the rest of the animal's productive life. You see, if you miss out on proper calf management, if you get your genetics right, you get your deliveries right, but you miss out on proper calf management, you will not realize the profits that are promised. And the reason why you may not realize that is because maybe you do not know what you should do, or you ignore basic things that actually lead you to those losses or to those reduced profits because you did not do the right thing. In dairy farming, genetic selection heavily focuses on milk production, while in beef production, farmers select genetics that are good at building body muscles and growth. Where do we go wrong? You want a bull that is over 500 kilos, over 600 kilos, over 700 kilos. You get the genetics for it, but you end up getting 300 kg, and maybe after a year or 2 or 3. Why have we gone wrong? Unfortunately, the majority of these farmers stop at that. You think just because you got good genetics, you have gotten a calf that will give you a lot of milk. That is where we fail, because it doesn't stop at that. Anybody interested in growing their wealth through dairy and beef farming should invest heavily in one, selection of genetics, as we have seen. Select the right genetics and make sure you are paying attention to ease of calving and a few other details. And then when you have done proper genetic selection, you should also pay attention to calf survival. because you can get good genetics delivered on your farm. But if you are not deliberate in ensuring that that calf survives, you still will not realize the benefits, even if you had gotten the genetics right. Then a calf is born, and then the calf dies, you go at a loss. You wait the 9 months plus the 9 months that you took care of that calf in the mother. You lose the genetics that you brought on board and every cost that went into that, just because you are not deliberate about calf survival.